Hello, hackers! Welcome to Snakes and Hackers this weekend. My name is Aaron. I'm a European coach here at Major League Hacking. I'm a final year student at the University of Nottingham, and Snakes and Hackers is my 41st hackathon. Make sure to follow along with everything we're doing this weekend by following us on socials at MLHacks on Twitter and Instagram, and use the hashtag Snakes and Hackers. So who's playing this weekend? Well, we've got me playing chess, Amy, who you'll meet in a few minutes, who's our Uno enthusiast. We've got Surya, who's our alpha gamer, and Shishrika, who's our awesome Monopoly strategist. Slither on over, hackers. Join us for an exciting weekend of board games and hacking. Wherever you build, focus on having fun. Make sure to join the gamers over at discord.mlh.io. It's where all of our useful resources are centralized, and you get quick answers and speak to hackers and other members of the MLH team. Also, make sure you're signed up for this weekend by going to hackp.ac/snakes and hackers. And if you want your awesome snakes and hackers swag, make sure you also check in at hackp.ac/snakes and hackers check-in. Spat that MLH in the corner. What is Major League Hacking? We are the global hacker community and consists of hackers from North America, Europe, and the Asia Pacific region, and our mission is to empower hackers all around the world through our awesome community. Each and every one of you are part of our larger community of over 135,000 hackers worldwide, and by taking part at MLH events like this, you're earning points for your school in our season-long contests and rankings. That includes hackathons like this, Local Hack Day, which you'll hear about in just a second, and our local host workshops. So speaking of Local Hack Day, on Sunday, MLH Local Hack Day build starts. It's a great way to join a guild and hack with other hackers for a week long of creating and building awesome projects with MLH this week. The next 48 hours are jam-packed with activities. We're hosting a ton of workshops today. First up, it's Mara, who's going to be doing a build and deploy your first website with VeriSign. And then after that, we've got Elizabeth doing intro to blockchain, learning how to score on Icon. Manav's going to be doing how to collaborate on code projects with GitHub. We also have awesome mini events. As always, we've got our Hacker Hangout, which are a great way to get to know other hackers and step away from hacking and just chill out on Saturday and Sunday morning. Our two main mini events this weekend are the Space Team mini event, which will be happening on Saturday morning, and then we're also running Among Us. That'll be with me and Amy tomorrow afternoon. Every single one of you will be eligible for our awesome limited edition 2021 season mascot masks. They'll be sent out to all of our hackers around the world while supplies last. Additionally, make sure to tackle our challenges with the U.S. Air Force cybersecurity challenges. Those will be happening tomorrow in the late afternoon for all of you folks over in North America. So what tools are available this weekend? Well, for starters, every single one of you gets access to free Google Cloud credits if you're in the North America and Europe regions. Just make sure to head over to hackp.ac/Google Cloud credits to redeem up to $100 in credits. Each time we go to a new hackathon, you can get even more, and you can get refill codes by talking to myself or another MLHer on Discord. To encourage you to make use of this resource, we're also doing our prize, the best use Google Cloud, with an awesome, cool Google Panda backpack this weekend. Additionally, COVID-19 related projects will have a chance to win up to $5,000 of additional Google Cloud credits for further development. Feel like working with hardware? Well, we've got not one but two prizes for our DigiKey hardware hack this weekend. We'll be accepting emulators and Alexa skills just to leave a few project ideas, so you don't actually have to have physical hardware yourself, but by winning, you could earn yourself hardware for use at a future digital hackathon. Need a domain name? Well, domain.com's got you covered with a free .space, .tech, or .online domain with a free year of domain privacy. All you have to do is go over to hackp.ac/domain and use code NewYearNewHack at checkout. Additionally, GoDaddy Registry's got you covered with a free .co, .biz, .us, .study, or .courses domain for 1 year, including access to their drag and drop web builder for up to 3 months. The prizes for this category are for APAC hackers only, but the promo code of MLHSAA can be used by all hackers at www.tech.study. Feel like using radar and geolocation in your hack this weekend? Well, Radar's got you covered. We're running our most creative use of radar challenge this weekend, where the winners will get a tile sticker smart tracker. You can get started with Radar by going to hack.ac/radar. We've got tons of resources and documentation for you to use. As a quick summary, these are our awesome prizes this weekend. We've got the best use Google Cloud, the best domain name from domain.com, the most creative Radar.io hack, the best domain name from GoDaddy Registry, the best hardware hack presented by DigiKey, community, and our GitHub AutoCAD drawing contest. So what else are we doing this weekend? Well, GitHub has got you covered with their Student Developer Pack, which includes tens and if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of awesome professional grade tools for you to use to build your projects and succeed as a hacker whilst you're a student. Additionally, like I just mentioned, we're doing our Draw an AutoCAD, Win an AutoCAD drawing contest this weekend. All you have to do is draw your own cute little Mona of the AutoCAD drawing. Ideally, pen and paper is always cool, but be as creative as you can when making it. And then tweet your entry to GitHub Education on Twitter using hashtag AutoCAD, and Snakes and Hackers will announce the winners on a stream on Sunday. And you'll get yourself a cute little Mona statue. They're great. I've got one here at home. Additionally, we've got our hackathon starter kits to make sure you can kickstart your project this weekend, like with a breeze. Just head over to hackp.ac/learn, where there's loads of tools and guides for you to get started with your projects this weekend. Additionally, if you're looking for a graduate opportunity or internship or any other kind of technical career, the MLH Career Lab has got you covered over at hackp.ac/careers. So, is there anything else you need to know? Of course, this is Snakes and Hackers, and it wouldn't be Snakes and Hackers without the most Snakes and Hackers hack. But the best game or quiz or recreation of a classic game show, and each team member from our favorite entry will be taking home a gaming puzzle and a copy of the MLH classic Bananagrams. Additionally, for our first-time hackers, show off your skills with our best new player hack. The winners of this team will get their own Arduino starter kits, just to make sure you're eligible. Up to at least 50% of your team has to be first-time hackers. As a quick reminder, here is the prizes we have for Snakes and Hackers this weekend. In addition to first, second, and third overall, we've got most Snakes and Hackers hack and our best new player hack. We want every single one of you to show off your project, and as a result, we can motivate you with our awesome iDemo stickers, which are unique to Snakes and Hackers this weekend. And the only chance you can get them is by demoing your project on DevPost on Sunday. We want every single one of you to submit a demo, regardless of progress. That being said, here's what you need for a successful demo. A video that is a maximum of 2 minutes long, showing us what you built, not a set of slides. I can guarantee you that we are so much more engaged by seeing your code and how your project works than we are by seeing some slides that are summarizing your idea. Additionally, all projects need updates. You must share specifically what was updated, and we'll only judge the updates if you're starting a previous project. And make sure you are explicitly clear in your dev post submission about this. Put a giant bold line in the first line of your description saying this is an extension to a project. That way we know when we're doing our judging. Additionally, make sure you're linking to a public code repo. We are asking you to include a link to a public repository this weekend. It can be GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. We don't have a preference as to where, as long as it's a publicly accessible repository we can see, and this has to be linked to your dev post page. Make sure to submit over at snakesandhackers.devpost.com, where you can also see the details of all of the challenges. So hacking starts right now. Projects are due on DevPost on Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern, and judging begins just 2 hours later at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll make sure to keep you posted in Discord, but make sure to keep an eye on those times. On a slightly more serious note, MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone. By being at this event, you're agreeing to the code of conduct that includes volunteers, mentors, and sponsors too. Make sure to read it. The TLDR is be respectful, because harassment and abuse is never tolerated. At digital events, it's also super important to remember there's a human on the other side of the screen. Hi. Boundaries exist. Be mindful of connecting with people's online and social profiles without permission. I promise, folks aren't ignoring you if they don't reply immediately. We get tons and tons of inquiries, so make sure to give us time to get to your questions and messages. And if you're having an issue, come see someone. We want you to have an amazing time at Snakes and Hackers this weekend. And if you can't find someone, use the phone number at the link on screen or the email, and you could also use the incidents help desk on the Discord. That being said, thank you so much for coming to Snakes and Hackers this weekend, and we can't wait to see what you build. I'll speak to you on stream in just a moment. Hey,
hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
So, I'm Aaron, and this There we go. Is Amy, one of our newest MLH coaches here at Major League Hacking, which is super, super exciting. I'm going to take one ear off because noise canceling means I can't actually hear the world properly. But yeah, we're super excited to be there this weekend. I'm just going to reset up my screen share so we can look at Ask MLH on screen. So give me 2 seconds to go and share Firefox. And then I can shut down the screen right there. There we go. At the moment, it seems to be mostly local hack day questions, but as a quick reminder, we'll be here for the next 20 minutes or so. You can ask questions and Ask MLH and on stream. I've already seen a bunch of great ones. My cursor is on the wrong screen. First, a load of people already asked about t-shirts. And the answer is, I think we're still doing t-shirts for the mini events. I will confirm that on Discord. It's possible things are changing. There we go. T-shirts right on screen. So yeah, we'll get back to you. I believe we are still doing t-shirts, is the answer to that question for now. So right off the bat, I've got a question here from Big Mac TS. So are there any suggestions for ways to do people who are still looking for a team to find one? And Amy, have you got any pro tips for team forming right off the bat?
Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, I would jump into the team building channel on the Discord. So either put a shout out saying that you are looking for a team. There'll probably be some people that have already popped messages in there saying that they are looking for team members. And so yeah, introduce yourself there, get chatting, have a little look. Also, you can find them at different mini events that are going on, different workshops that are going on. So make sure you have a look at them as well.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, team forming in Discord, and then also make sure to check out the participants tab over on DevPost. It's a great resource for finding. It's a great resource for finding other teammates, and a great way to sort of, build a team. And yep, right there, someone's called it out. Use DevPost as well. So another great question just came through on Twitch. Where's some demo videos? That wasn't what I clicked on, but that's a good question too. So to start, you can submit your demo videos. You can upload them anywhere you want as long as they're publicly accessible. So Vimeo, YouTube. Is Dailymotion still a thing? I actually have no idea. Anything safe for work, right? will is fine, and then you make sure to put the link in your DevPost submission. Someone is, do we have to show code on the demo video? Amy, do you have any insights into that one for us?
You don't necessarily have to, as you'll be linking your repository anyway, but we would highly recommend it. We want to see what you've spent your hard work this weekend creating. So if you can, I would definitely recommend it. Show us your hack working. So yeah, that'll make it more interesting for us. We don't, like Aaron said in his slide, we don't want to just sit and look at slides. We want to see your work, what you've worked on, how it's gone, what you've created this weekend at Snakes and Hackers.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. So we got a couple questions in the Ask MLH channel as well. Let's start with, is there a theme that you should adhere to when building your projects this weekend? And the answer is sort of. You can build whatever you want as a rule, but adherence to the classic games theme is definitely going to win you extra points with the judges when we're judging on Sunday. And Midby 7S asks, can it be a digital board game? And yep, that would be eligible for the Best Snakes and Hackers Hack challenge. So yeah, we absolutely encourage board games and stuff like that. Digital classic. I mean, classic is things like, what's a classic board game, Amy?
I mean, Snakes and Ladders. No. Checkers, Monopoly. So many to choose from.
There really are absolutely loads of them. I've just realized I was going to put background music, which wasn't actually playing. Is that going through now? I think so. Because I was like, it's muted and flashing on my mixer. I'm like, that would explain why. So. This includes this. Okay, here's another quick question about theme. Does this week's theme include tabletop games like cards and stuff? And I guess, I mean, I think card games are classic. Hey, if you want to do
Yeah,
a Dungeons
definitely.
and Dragons themed game hack, I can get behind that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've just started using like a D&D-esque thing called Cogent. So if people know that, you could do something for that, yeah. D&D, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just to confirm, the theme is games, particularly classic games like board games and classic tabletops and stuff. Other questions? Do we every week we'll be having different projects? Yeah, I think so. Amy, you want to confirm that one for me?
Yeah, definitely. There's different themes, different things every weekend. That is what we as MLH are bringing to you.
Yep. So great question in Discord right here is for Snakes and Hackers, can I build anything? Is there an FAQ I can read? And like I said, yep, you can build absolutely anything you want. And we've got a FAQ. It's #frequent questions. I'm just going to tag that for him and chat. Frequent questions. There you go. So yeah, go ahead and check out the FAQ. Build whatever you want. It's exciting. It's super exciting to see what you guys come up with. And games are always welcome. All right. What else have we got? There was definitely other questions in here earlier. Is Sling Puck considered a classic game? I've not heard of Sling Puck. Amy, do you know what Sling Puck is?
I haven't either.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna Google that on a not live streamed tab and find out what it is. It's like Yuki. This is what it is. That's I'm not on. Okay, I can't drag a tab from Edge to Firefox. That's not how the world works. I think, does that look like a classic game to you? I think it might be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, go for it. If you want to make digital versions of games like this, we said chess and checkers. Is it Rummy Cub is another one that's really common, I think.
Yeah.
Right. You can do stuff like that.
Dominoes.
All right. Yeah, Dominoes is a proper classic, isn't it? Are we expected to register our team somewhere? So I said opening. It's over on DevPost. Yep, it's just submitted together at the end on DevPost. Yep, just DevPost. Yep. All right. All right. What other questions have we got in Twitch? Have any of them come shout out to you, Amy?
So Aiden's, can we create our own games instead of having to recreate? You definitely can. As I said, you can sort of go as close to the theme or as far away from it as you like. And that'd be really interesting to have a look at some people's brand new games. I think that would be really cool.
Absolutely. That seems great. Yep. Another one I just found. I thought I just found. Someone was asking about swag. Yeah, do we get swag and perks? And yeah, absolutely. Make sure you're registering over. If you check, you don't actually. I believe it's Snakes and Hackers right here. You've got these two links. Hack.pdac for such Snakes and Hackers, which is the organizer HQ page for this weekend, which also has our lovely schedule on it. And then to make sure you get your swag, make sure you're checked in over on this form, which is at hack.pdac/snakes and hackers check-in. And then additionally, if this is your first time hacking in the Ellie Elephant season, that's the 2021 hackathon season, make sure you also fill out our address form so we can actually ship you your swag. But yes, the answer is you get awesome swag. We've got those cool Ellie masks while supplies last, as well as some awesome unique stickers for the weekend. So I hope that answers your question. All right. So Amy, can we hack individually if we don't have a team?
You certainly can. You don't have to be in a team. Like we mentioned earlier, if you want to be in a team and just haven't found one yet, you can hop over to the team building channel. You can go over to DevPost and look through the participants tab, but you do not have to be in a team this weekend.
Absolutely. That being said, we absolutely do encourage team farming. We think it's one of working with other hackers is one of the a core part of the hackathon experience. Tips for actually winning. Yeah, Amy, what is the get rich quick approach to winning a hackathon?
Oof, what a question. If I told you that, would be letting out all the secrets, Aaron. We can't be doing that. No.
Absolutely.
I think just doing something unique, something fun. Just something we haven't necessarily seen before.
if it makes their eyes light up, that's kind of the trick, I think. Yeah, there isn't really a one size fits all solution to that question. It's sort of build the best thing you can build and sort of have and go from there. All right. So can we use the Unity game engine? I don't know. Can you? I think so. I mean, I can't. I'm sorry, I say that. I'm taking a module next term in Unity, so I probably should know how to use Unity. But yeah, you can. I've got my housemate can go and spin something up in Unreal Engine. I don't think he's gonna do anything reliable on a weekend using Unreal, but you totally can. We use whatever you want. Yeah. Can we? All right. Can we create something with a Raspberry Pi? Absolutely. We've got not one but 2 hardware tax prizes this weekend. So yeah, absolutely go use Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any Raspberry Pis at home, Amy?
I do, not that I can get to hand, but I'm hoping he's not watching this. Planning to make my brother a retro, like a what's it called, a Game Boy Pi, for his next birthday. So yeah, about the Raspberry Pi stuff.
I think I've got one on hand. No, I don't. It's not in the drawer I thought it was in. I do have a bunch of Pi Zeros about that are being used for little things here and there. So no, I absolutely love the Raspberry Pi. I think it's probably one of my favorite bits of tech you can use at a hackathon.
I do like them. I've used Arduinos more myself, but I have a Pi and I'm planning to get some more stuff done with it.
All right. So this person sounds pretty hardcore to me, but Amy, this is the real question. Can we build a game using C?
Well, you can. I wouldn't. No, I've used C quite a bit, but not for game making. But definitely, if you know C and you know how to use it well to make a game, go for it.
I mean, I had a coursework where I had to build a game in C, and then I had a coursework where I had to build a game using ARM assembly. I'll be honest, the ARM assembly was easier. For the particular task at hand. But no, you can go ahead. You can use any language you want, provided you have the right to use it. So, I don't know. Probably can't use Fortran. I probably could use Fortran. I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you can make your game on punch cards, and then run it on a computer that uses punch cards, I'll be particularly, the little boy in me will be super happy. All right. As for where to upload your work, if you check out the frequent questions dev post is linked right here, stakesandhackers.devpost.com. You're just going to click join hackathon and can submit your project. Make sure to get that in by 8 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. All right, let's go back to Ask MLH. So like, is everyone going to get swag whether they win or not? Yeah. Officially, if you submit, if you hack, you will get swag. I believe we also I think we just don't send out demo stickers people who don't hack. I don't know. I feel like that sounds correct.
Yeah, you got to submit on DevPost.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Unity devs. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Retro gaming, yeah, go for it. Build like a Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Asteroids mashup game. Like not all 3 of them in one app, but like merge all 3 into one game. For it, yeah. Right. And then somehow make Pong. Like it's Pongception, right? I don't know.
Just for saying about all the swag, I've just popped the back of my MacBook off. Don't worry, it's just a plastic case.
Okay.
We have some amazing stickers like this that you
Lovely
can
see. Stickers. Yeah, my sticker collection's slightly out of reach, but I have tons and tons of them. So, what happens if Amy and Aaron make the same game, but we're not on the same team?
That's totally cool.
Yeah, I mean, people build the same sort.
And I guarantee that even if you've created the same game, you'll have gone about it differently. You might have used different languages. You might have interpreted the rules slightly differently. I guarantee that they won't be exactly the same anyway.
Absolutely. Again, there's a question. If you're in a team, do all members have to submit? So, no. Yeah, so it's okay. So the answer to that is only one person has to register the project. If we go back to DevPost, I'm not logging the dev post on this browser tab, but you log in, right? You're gonna create your project, and then the person who creates it can add everyone that submitted, that worked on it as a participant or contributor. Just make sure to accept your invite when that email comes through, and you'll be sorted. So don't worry too hard about it.
Yeah. Really.
Where do we have to submit our app link, etc.? Like I said, dev post. I'm just gonna keep this tab open. There you go. Dev post is your friend. It's snakesandhackers.devpost.com.
And when you sort of going through making the submission, it's really clear sort of where different links need to go and where you need to write stuff.
Absolutely. So, and then make a game where Pac-Man plays Pong. Yeah, I'd play it.
I'd play
Go
it.
for it.
We can play it together.
Yeah. And all right. So, whoa, there's an MLH user, and yep. Yep. Yes, there is. What do we do in the 2-minute video presentation? Amy, what's the key to success in your video demo?
I think show us what you've done. So talk through the project, maybe the challenges you faced, the technologies you've used, but most importantly, show us your hack. Show us what you've made.
Yep,
and yeah, just be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, generally speaking, don't. I think the main rule is don't show us slides. Lots of hackers like to submit slides. I personally don't understand why. I think it's so much more engaging. Like, go on YouTube, right? Look up people like Fireship.io or I'm trying to think of some really cool just there's loads of like really quick, snappy YouTube programming tutorials and stuff. Look at the approach they take to like programming and explaining stuff, and that's so much more engaging than just showing me some slides. Like talking over something working in real time is really cool. I might just as practice. I have a demo video from an in-person hackathon, might I add, called Hack 24. That was from back in 2018. Wow, yeah, I think it was 2018. I think it's a 90-second demo video. I think kind of ticks a lot of boxes, and I can go ahead and I might post that in Discord for y'all as a reference. Can we use Unity? Amy, for the nth time, can we use Unity?
You can, like we've also mentioned. Myself and Aaron can't, but
Yep.
That does not mean that you can't. So yeah, you could definitely use Unity or any of their game engines during this weekend's hackathon.
Absolutely. So someone's asked what the Space Team mini event is. I've actually not done it before. Amy, have you done the Space Team mini event before?
I have not. We will explore it together.
Yeah, it's not, I believe it's Shishrika who's going to be running it, who's a proper Space Team mini event expert, doing it tomorrow morning. But my understanding is that it's basically going to be working in teams in that mini event to sort of do space-themed or gamed space-themed challenges using things in the real world. This would be pretty cool. Can we use RetroPie? I don't actually know what RetroPie is. Based on the name, I don't think you couldn't.
I think it's an emulator. So I think you would download games onto it rather than make your own. But if you can make your own games on it, then absolutely.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's this thing. Which, yeah, if you want to build a game, I think it's for like emulation and ROMs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can build a game, right? So I've seen people build like Nintendo DS games at hackathons and like Game Boy games at hackathons. If you want to build a Nintendo or a platform compatible game, right, that works in here, and be my guest, I think it's super cool, and you could probably go as far as to say it's a hardware hack if you're getting it to work on something like a Genesis or a.
I think just like you were saying in the opening ceremony video, as long as you sort of make it clear sort of where your work starts, so we can definitely see the hardware that you've put in, then yeah, go for it.
Yeah. All right. So someone's just asked how to check in, and I'm just going to give them all those details real quick. But that's your lowdown. It's register and check in at Snakes and Hacker at hackp.ac4, so Snakes and Hackers. Then get your swag by going to Snakes and Hackers check in, and make sure to complete the address form if you haven't already this season.
got quite a good question.
But would a game? Oh, okay, go for it.
Yeah, just saying, is this good for beginner coders or is it only for advanced coders? We welcome everyone here. So there are a load of people. This might be their first hackathon. It might be some people's 75th. Everyone's welcome, no matter what level you're at. It's all are welcome. And yeah, a lot of people learn to code at hackathons for the first time. So yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I was 100% PHP in before I went to my first hackathon where I learned Python. Yeah, I don't touch PHP anymore. Not a fan. You literally would have to pay me to write PHP these days. So would Pac-Man be considered a game under this theme because it says a board game? I mean, board game, digital board game Pac-Man, right? You know.
I feel like if you ask people, is Pac-Man a classic? People would say yes.
I mean, yes, Snakes and Ladders is technically a board game, and I guess the overarching theme is board game, but I think it kind of branches into classic games too. So I mean, we're not gonna hate you for it. Okay. Someone's also said can I work solo? Is mandatory to submit projects with the team? And yeah, you can go ahead and work solo if you want, but we do encourage a team. Same idea. This guy's asked the same question just here. But yeah.
If you are wanting to find yourself a team, you can go over to the team building channel, or you can go over to the dev post participants tab, so you can find some people. But yeah, the team building one is great because you can just put a message out saying who you are, that you're looking for a team, and someone will reach out.
Absolutely. Someone's gone, for me, this is my first hackathon. It looks intense. Well, welcome to hackathons.
Woo!
Right? Like, congratulations, first-time hackers. Looks like Belva is also a first-time hacker. We love first-time hackers. And yeah, you might think it's intense, but I promise you it's a ton of fun. There we go. Slickspace and Kcoder. Welcome. Can we get like emotes from all the first-time hackers in Twitch chat? See if that's gonna see if me calling out Twitch chat's gonna work. Grogu 101. I like the Mandalorian reference in your username right there. Right that. Hey, there we go. All these first-time hackers. Awesome.
Love it. Love to see it.
Love to see all of you first-time hackers. There we go. Another first-time hacker. I don't know where to start. Right here's a great place, and then make sure to check out hack.mlh.io and hackp.ac/learn for great resources, and find a team. There's clearly so many first-time hackers here. I'm having trouble keeping up with the mouse, right? But you know, there's so many people here you can work with this weekend. Honestly, get together with other hackers, have an awesome time, and build something cool, right? That's the core of it. Take advantage of the experience of people around you and stuff like this. So congratulations. Have a look at our
first-time players prize category as well.
Absolutely right. Yeah, we love to celebrate the success of first-time hackers. It's so go for it, and we hope you have an awesome time here this weekend. Grogu gone. Sometimes. So yeah. You learned to code like 20 minutes ago. That is commitment. I rate that. I think someone built a.
Oh, you
go on. Oh,
well,
I think.
Oh.
All right. Nope. I'm gonna. There's a slight delay, and it's tripping us up.
Yeah, no. When I go back to a language that I haven't used in ages, I basically have to relearn again in 20 minutes because I've forgotten everything.
Don't ask me to write Haskell. But no, what was I gonna say? I think someone used like 3 weeks ago used Scratch for a game, and it was pretty solid. I don't think it won, but it was actually quite high up in the rankings. So I'll give him that. Second time, but hope this will be my first submission. Awesome. We love for people to hack, and even if your project isn't complete, you should submit anyways. Celebrate your achievements, right? So yeah.
I like T-Rex. The motivation for hackathon is the swag. Yeah. Not a bad reason. Get those iDemo stickers.
Hey Amy, how many different hackathon T-shirts have you got?
Too many. I'm thinking of making like a hackathon quilt when we
Yeah.
eventually get back to like in-person ones. That's made up of like the centers of all the t-shirts.
Yeah, that's kind of on my books. I think one of an MLHer who's since retired, but they did I think it was a year and a half ago during one of our internal meetings, did a guide for all the staff on how to make themselves a hackathon quilt.
Nice.
So, absolutely. How did we create a platform like this? I'm not sure what you mean. If you're referring to the origins of Major League Hacking, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff on our YouTube about it. Like if you dig around, there's some like 5, 6, 7-year-old videos over there with John and Swift. Might be a good resource for that. But honestly, it's it's the trick to making a success to what we do here is a passion for making hackers have awesome experiences. That is the core of everything we do. And we love you too, Slickspace. Thanks so much for the applause. There we go. You're way better at it than I am.
If it would be like side by side, we could do like the little half screen one.
Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, left hand. This is not working.
There we go.
Ah! Wait, can I drag myself to the side? Okay, this might be easier now. No. Way. Oh,
there we go.
Oh.
Look at this.
Hey, there we go. We did it. Awesome.
Skills. I hope someone screenshotted that.
Yeah, we refer to Scratch from IT. For some reason, you can't access the Ask MLH page in Discord. If I had to guess, make sure you register in Get Started. No, not Get Started. Is it Get Started? I think it's that React. Yep. And then get member role, and then you'll be able to access Ask MLH. And make sure you also register for the Snakes and Hackers check-in over there. So that's the trick to that. All right. Ash here asks, what do we have to do? Build something awesome. I think that kind of covers it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Build
Sounds
something
good.
cool. All right.
Build something cool and submit it to dev post. There you go.
Yeah. All right. All right. I think we're gonna wrap up in a minute, but there's a couple questions in Discord real quick. What is swag? It is stuff we all get. I believe is what swag stands for.
I did not know that.
I didn't until like a year ago.
You learn something new every day, folks.
Yeah, it's stuff we all get. Do I need to fill in the form once? Nope. This is only once. Do you need a team? No, but we encourage one. How can I get a domain? Use code NewYearNewHack at hackp.ac/domains. And are there only rewards for winners, or participants get like sticker or something? And everyone who participates gets awesome stickers and even Ellie elephant masks, which are super cool. So I'll drop them messages in Discord as well. But it looks like most of y'all have had your questions answered, so I think we're probably good to wrap it up there. So
and we'll be hanging around in Discord over the weekend.
Yep. 24/7 coverage from us all here at MLH. So with that, thanks so much everyone for taking part this weekend. We can't wait to see whatever you create. And if you just drop us a ping in Discord. Happy hacking everyone, and we hope you have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye all.